In anime, there are these characters where you never know if they are secretly strong or just there for the plot, but the moment the friendly smile drops and the mask comes off, you know things are about to go crazy. These are the moments when side characters revealed their true power. We start this list with a guy who knows how to use a stick better than most people know how to use their entire body.
地面がいきなり陥没したんもじゃけどこんなやばいもん
どこに当たりがあるか
ほんまにネチネチしたやり方しよって鬱陶しい要するにこういうこともできるんやなおったわ
Up next, we have this nice guy who looks like he couldn't fight anyone, but the moment he steps up, you realize the smile never meant he was harmless. This gentleman is the type of guy who makes you feel completely comfortable, right until he doesn't.
辛かったでちゅね僕ちゃん
どうやったら本気のあいつと手合わせできるかね
Now we have this woman who calmly explains that someone just tried to assassinate her, but as you can see, they failed, and that mistake was probably the last thing they ever did, because what happens next is one of the biggest power flexes in anime.
おい、なんか変な感じだ。
変な感じってどういうC 班に再度マキマの死亡を確認させろ。
さっきから C 班との連絡が取れないんだ。
三島修造
三島修造さっさとチェーンソー運べおい
井上隆
Then we have the moment where this guy finally stops holding back. In the Culling Game arc of Season 3, his fight against this clown gave us one of the best moments from him in the entire series. And oh boy, the animators flexed their budget so hard. It was so epic.
ですそのまま俺の領域として転用するまさか領域展開漢号湾英帝
奥義イヤコつづら搭載できるだけの領域にあえて術式を付与しないことで
この分身も式神も俺に当たる前から実体が
And this is where it gets insane. Reggie thinks he has the upper hand. He's got one last trick up his sleeve, something heavy enough to end the fight for good. But what he doesn't realize is that he's already been outsmarted, because while Reggie was busy coming up with a plan, his opponent was 10 steps ahead the entire time. A sorcerer is nothing but a con artist, and on this day, the better con artist won.
しくったなとっておきは無事だ再決勝
まだだあいつが確実に死んでから領域を解く
再決勝潰れちまえよ
何が起こった
Now we have this grandpa, also known as the Ghost of the JAA. His entrance is easily one of the most epic entrances of 2025, and probably one of the best moments in the entire series. When you see how calm he is, you already know this man is hiding something terrifying underneath that smile.
いいところだったのにあんなやべえじじいいるなんて聞いてねえって宇田君はーい帰るよタク
Now we have a swordsman who wishes he could be as calm as that grandpa. He's always scared, always crying, always the last person you'd expect anything from, but when he has to deliver, he always delivers. And his first deliver came when he was literally unconscious, because apparently even asleep, this guy is built different.
Kangari no kokyu 1の型
死んでるこれ何これやだありがとう助かったよ
We move on to a fight that went absolutely crazy in Fire Force. For most of the series, this guy was the comic relief, the delusional knight who genuinely believed he was King Arthur. But here's the thing about delusion. Sometimes it becomes reality. After losing to Dragon in their first encounter and having his sword destroyed, he came back for the rematch and took the fight all the way to the moon.
Shio は絶対に負けない。俺が終わらせてやる、ドラゴン。シード！この一撃で試練地球割り。
The episode became one of the highest rated anime episodes of 2026, and trust me, it earned every single point. And in the end, Arthur really became the Night King.
おじいさんなかなか強いんだって。
どちらにしろ最初に面倒事の種をまいたじいさん。
せっかくですから全員でかかってきなさい。
まあいい、相手をしてやろう。空間山
踊るシミターエドストレーン
デイバーノック。
愚物には過度な二つ名ですね。綱を名乗ってよいのはこの世界にたったお一人。
What you just saw was a butler who had to humble some cocky gangsters. He effortlessly knocked them out and made sure they understood there is only one undead king in this world.
全頭よーし、つかみは大失敗だ。止めて俺と戦ってみようよ。好きだらけ。顔面かよ。まずは遠距離持つからだよね。
さよ、1年後今日の下でインターンに励み。ここ
Now we have a guy who walks into a room full of the most talented first-year students in the country and tells them to all come at him at once. No hesitation, no handicap, just a smile. Class 1A was already pretty confident at this point, but he humbled every single one of them. This was the moment everyone realized the gap between a first year and a third year was not even close. And keep in mind, at this point he was already considered the closest hero to the number one, even above the pro heroes themselves. Up next, we have a man who left everything behind. The battles, the glory, the reputation, because all he ever wanted was to live in peace with his family. But when an entire crew of warriors showed up, he reminded everyone exactly why they should have never come. We got another moment where a father steps up to protect his child. Solo leveling is usually all about Jinwoo flexing his power, but this time it's the dad's turn. Some guy thought it was a good idea to threaten his son, and that's probably one of the worst things you can do in front of a father. What happened next? Let's just say that was the wrong thing to say.
DNA 検査でも何でも協力してやる。モンスターの分際でご立派に名前まで名乗ってんのか。息子の名前を覚えているか。なんだその殺球。お前の息子は死んだ。ならばあの世に行って自分で伝えろ。
君に直接聞きたいことがあってね。
何の用ですか、副局長。
彼は本当にモンスターなのか。
あれが人間だと思いますか。絶対に俺の家族に近づくな。死んでも俺の目から逃れられないと思え。
ゲームですか。
お主も後ろの3人も見逃してやろう。ルールはシンプル。1対1の殺し合い。先に死んだ方が負けじゃ。
We can't leave out Escanor in this video. At this point, let me know in the comments which moments I should add in part 2. He and a demon played a little game. Escanor had to protect his friends hiding in the chamber. The demon only touched him and accidentally knocked him out. But here's the thing about Escanor. The sun wasn't up yet. Because when the sun comes out, this man becomes a completely different creature. And that demon had no idea what was coming.
人間ではないな。
人間です。私が7つの大罪、ライオン神エスカノール様だ。
こんな人間3000年前には存在しなかったが続いているの。
これがあなたの本気ですか。ゲームオーバーです。
As you can see, when the sun is out, the guns come out and he just became C-Bum. And with that physique combined with that insane power, it was not even a good warm-up. Because when he is at his peak, nobody can reach him, just like C-Bum dominated the stage.
びっくりさせんなよ。
バカな。
プラスチックの感触だった。
次は首を落としてやろう。
いて。この社会人は暇じゃねえんだよ。お、じゃあ姉ちゃん。うわ、悪霊か。あれ、やけに軽いな。ゆるキャラか、てめえら。レーゲンさんって本物？
中心に乗るなよ。
最新の立体映像ってやつか？
化け物かこの男は。
手品使ってたな、ペテン師集団め。大人に任しとけ。シャボン玉か
500キロタックルドンパンチ。
け上乗ったまま喋んじゃねえよ。それとだな、ガスマスクを外しなさい。そいや
死ね
募集する。
Mob's Sensei, a man who has been faking his psychic powers the entire time, but somehow in this moment the universe decided to give him the real thing, and what he did with it was absolutely hilarious and terrifying at the same time. He flexed so hard that nobody could believe what just happened. A room full of powerful claw espers, and this man walked through all of them like it was nothing. The biggest fraud in anime history just became the most dangerous person in the room.
言ってください、ガイ先生。柱間以来だ、このワクワクは。正義かい。このチャクラ認めてやろう。お前を最強と呼んでやる。早い。何
A man with no special bloodline, no secret power passed down through his family. Just pure hard work and willpower. You really can't hate this guy. And in this moment, he pushed himself so far beyond human limits that even one of the greatest shinobi in history called him the most dangerous opponent he had ever faced. Opening the 8 gates means no going back. This scene is easily one of the best in the entire series. Now sit back and enjoy one of the coolest Bankai in the entire series.
万事の次の一手といきますか。挽回。加点胸骨唐松真珠。
この感覚は何だ。ようやく自分から出てきたか。
今の君に世界はどう見えてる？暗くて寂しくて絶望的に見えてるかい？
なぜなら神の使いは絶望しない。
一段目。相手の体についた傷は体にも浮かび上がる。挽回ってやつさ。加点胸骨唐松真珠。さてと三段目。男魚の淵。消えた水面に身を投げりゃ。だけどそいつはあんたのわがまま。
そうじゃないかえ桜之助。
せめてこの手で切って捨てよう。糸切り馬車に血染めの喉笛。
I know I could probably use every Bankai in this video, so let me know in the comments which one you'd like to see next. But this one, this lazy, sake-drinking, flower hat-wearing captain just showed the world why he was always one of the strongest. And his Bankai is easily one of the darkest and most unique abilities in all of Bleach. Charmy from the Black Bulls is the perfect example of a character where you genuinely don't know if she's secretly strong or just there for the food. Spoiler, she is. And in this moment, she shows exactly what she's been hiding underneath that appetite.
人間とは違
う。この魔力は人間とドワーフから生まれたダブルだ。
ドワーフ消えてよ。
こい作ってくれよ。全部俺の飯だ。
これは食べられた僕の魔力が向こうが食べる方が早い。食欲なんかに。
さっきはよくもご飯をやってくれたな。
これは脂質の分。これはタンパク質の分。これは炭水化物の分。じゃあビタミンの分、コラーゲンの分。
We move on to an epic entrance of Queen from the Chinese anime To Be Hero X. She walks in just like a real queen, and with one move, she stops the whole chaos. And suddenly everyone in that room remembers exactly who they're dealing with. This moment is pure cinema.
Today, letters arrive to say it's just such a waste of time.
After being humiliated by Kaido for years, Oden finally stopped holding back. Fueled by all the anger he had built up over time, he charged straight at him with everything he had, and in a single moment, he did the impossible. He scarred Kaido for life.
随分と粘るじゃねえか。あの国でお前の好きにはさせない。カイドウ、おでん二刀流、戸塚。俺はここで行かねえんだ。オーゲン戸塚。
Last on our list, we have the chairman of the Hunter Association in Hunter x Hunter, a man so old everyone assumed his best days were long behind him, and then he stepped into a room with the most powerful being on the planet, and showed everyone exactly why he was still the strongest human alive.
So その方
これだけ打ってほぼ無傷かい。
褒めて使わす。
虫がから物言ってんじゃねえぞ。
If you've watched until here, oh damn, you're an absolute legend. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a comment with the word power so I know who the real ones are. And if you like this one, I'm sure you're going to love this video too.